Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I thought I'd slow down and let's back up. I mean, it is 2026. Trains aren't new. They've been around since the 30s, maybe the 20s, even further. I didn't Google it, but they've been around for a long time. The theory of how they work is simple. It really is simple. I still see a lot of people asking, I don't understand how it works. I don't understand how DC works. Sorry, my cat wants in the closet. All right, so in my hand, I have an N scale Concord, Pennsylvania train, right? When you flip it over, there's wheels on each side. The easiest way I can explain this to you is simple. You supply power to the left, power to the right. They go up into the motor on each side, power and ground, and the train will drive. With that, I'm going to show you something. People have asked, can you? And the answer is yes, you can. So if you go to a train show, I'm going to use my son as a helper real quick. So hold on. All right, here's a 9-volt battery. You can do this at a train show if they don't have a test set up. Bring yourself a 9-volt battery. Bring yourself some jumpers. Positive, negative, it doesn't matter. Make sure you just don't jump them together. But if you do this, you do this. Hopefully this will work. I can clamp one on one side. I know it's a mess. I don't have something holding it. All right, we should be able to just go like this. See? Come on. Not the best example to show you. It was working for me earlier. So with that, let's do this. Let's zoom over here. Here's a train sitting here. 2 connectors. So a 9-volt battery, you might need to make yourself a little kit that'll work better. Like, they do sell clip-on with 2 leads. All right, if we do this and we do this, there we go, 9-volt. There's nothing else here. Now, if you flip these, it's the same thing as going in reverse. That's all a model train is. Oh, there we go. So thank you very much for checking that out. It's a very easy solution. So my son stopped it, which is cool. I appreciate his help. So like I said, I don't bring a 9-volt battery to a train show. I've only been to one train show. I actually bought something and they actually had a testing area which you can go test the train. But if you wanted to, you go to a Facebook Marketplace, make yourself something. As you see, it's just providing voltage to the track left and right, and the train drives. Now, the downside to this, I will show you in a second. All right, I'm back to doing a video for where I left off, so I apologize. I had to take some time. My buddy swung by, 3D printed some stuff for him. He's got cancer, so I was talking to him about that and whatnot. It's a young kid, too. All right, so we just went over 9-volt battery, right? And you can use it to drive a train, test a locomotive to see if it works. You could do the same thing with if you pick up like lights and stuff. Just lights are going to be a little bit more cautious. Polarity does matter. Typically, if you're looking as red and black, it'll be, well, if there's a green, it's usually ground. Just figure out, usually black is ground, but negative and positive, the light will light up. So 9-volt battery can go a long way at a train show. Now, let's talk about the DC controller that people use. Here's a twin Tech 2. A lot of people say, oh, these are great. I didn't know there's 2 of them. This is the low end. This is only a maximum of 10 volts. So theoretically, think of this as a 9-volt battery. 2 of them, 2 9-volt batteries. All this is a potentiometer to change. So a 9-volt battery is 9 volts all the time. As soon as I connected it, the train went full speed of 9 volts. This would be, let's say this was a 9-volt. That's 9 volts. 50%, be 4.5 volts, and so on. Direction is like me flipping the wires. Nice and simple, right? No big deal. When you look at these guys in the back, this one right here, see if I can do this. Okay. Input, 120 volts. Output, cab 1 is 10.5 volts. 10.6, DC. Then accessories is AC, 14.8 volts. And then the other cab 2 is 10.6 volts. Now, if you notice, AC and DC. So accessories on this will run on AC. So you gotta be careful with that too. Okay. Let's shut this guy down and let's connect this up. All right, she's all connected up. I got 2 trains, one over there, one all the way over here. Give it some throttle. Come on. Track's clean, not clean and whatnot, and the connections aren't great because it's just a test track. But they're both going because applying voltage. The faster one will catch the other one. So this is the downside to having, there we go, they're caught up, and then it'll derail and whatnot. And they coupled right there. And if we get voltage, now you got 2 trains, you can tell the one in the back is pushing and pulling. Not ideal, right? So what some people will do is they'll find trains that match. You see it bucking. So some people will find trains that are matched in speed for DC. They run DC blocks. There's certain blocks, so that way trains they can operate different throttles per block. So let's say I made from this corner all the way around this corner, and I put isolator pins and I connect throttle 1. And then everything else is connected to throttle 2. I could have throttle 2, full throttle, and the train fly around the track, but I have this down at 25%. As soon as it hits that corner, it's going to slow down. And then when it hits here, it's going to take off again. So block control and all that, that's the old way of DC. All right. So now DCC is where you put a decoder inside of a train. And you hear the word decoder. What does that mean? It's like an RC car. Each one has a unique address, and you need a DCC controller. Now, there's a I think it's called Power Cab. Digitrax makes one. I'm using the Arduino, which you saw me program, and actually drive a train. So we can do the same thing here. Try and get this set up. Okay, got it plugged in. So I have an Android tablet here. Yes, it's got a toddler's case on it. Bought it off a friend because his son doesn't use it anymore. All right. So with that, you need a piece of software to control. So there's engine driver. Here we go. So I actually have 2 of these setups, and they're named DCC EX and spare 1. So we will connect to this one. That one should be the non-spare, right? Now we have to do an address, and I can do multiple trains. So we're going to hit select, and the trains that are on there are address long. We're going to do 5657, hit acquire. We're going to come down here. We're going to do long address, 56, 58, 57, my bad, 57, 58, and acquire. There we go. I got 2 throttles on this tablet. I would like to get rid of all this stuff. I got to look through options. I don't need all that. Some of these do have a light. Let's see if I can pull these guys apart for a minute. I can drive just one, not both. All right. So, this up with the tablet. Forgot who is who. Now, they don't have road numbers on the side, so I don't know who is who. We're going to go forward. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. We need to go to power. Turn track power on. There we go. Let's try the other one. Oop, see? Smacked into him. Alright. Let's go ahead. So, this throttle will control this train. Okay. Look, I saw the other train here. She's not moving. I don't know why not. Why isn't it reading it? 56. Oh, hold on. 57. Let's do long 57, 57. Acquire. Close. Now she's working at the wrong address. Alright, so we got the one going. Oh. Get the other guy to go catch up. There you go. 2 trains, same track, different speeds, different throttles. That's all DCC is. It's like an RC car. 2 separate throttles, 2 separate decoders. And it's catching up. Pull him up. So see, pretty simple. Not sure why he stopped, but this test track is not the best. But hopefully you get the point of DCC, the benefits, why you'd want to use it. The ability to put multiple trains on one track. Yeah. Sit here. Pull them back far enough. Switch over. And eventually I'm going to have servos controlling these too. So, alright. There we go. Switch them over. Alright. Hopefully that was a little informational. Thanks and have a good day.